Alright. Good evening. So... trying again. Not entirely sure how long I can stream today in any case. Because I've been sick since yesterday. But I kinda want to relax a little bit. And for that, I'm gonna play Hollow Knight. Fuck. I should just use that more, I guess. Okay. I do not expect the first, like, 20 enemies to be any kind of concern. Like, most of the time I'm playing. But... they just take up so much time and I hate it. Like, if you look at this, this is like not the slightest amount of challenge. But then I can hit him with 3 dream nails in the time it takes him, actually with 4 because I heal, in the time it takes him to despawn. And then he's just jumping. Or no. Just punch her. Like, even if I don't, even if I just take that, tank the damage, they don't deal enough damage for it to matter. At least I get to meet Gorbakin. Otherwise, yeah, I've been calling sick since yesterday. Took the day basically to recuperate, and the only thing I really did was build Pathfinder characters. But I have a few of those now, so when my current one dies, I at least have immediate replacements. No thoughts, unfortunately. Too busy dreaming. Alright, relatively quick and easy Soul Warrior. Probably not that quick and easy of a Morlock. actually also really quick and easy Moloch. That's a good start. Okay, quick Uru. Mato joining. Okay, Uru down. Only Mato remaining, and he's also down. Can I actually... I cannot use the portal in here, can I? Yeah, no, I can't. Alright, Xero. I didn't even know he can throw that sword while it's still out there. Alright. Might actually only be like 2 attempts this time instead of 3. No. Alright, Soul Master. Come on, do your energy balls. I still don't get why he has just a run at you attack. On the other hand, I also kind of play a wizard in Pathfinder, well, one of my planned Pathfinder characters is a wizard who just charges at people. Not really a wizard, it's a cleric. A Minotaur cleric. Who basically charges at people and then gores them on his horns. He also has a katana, for some reason. The most Minotaur of Minotaur weapons. I really don't like their attack. Alright, number 1 down. Eh, fuck it, just tank the damage. Hello! Oh shit, it's a friend! So you can actually get 5 hits in when he's clinging to the wall. Or she, I think actually. Doing fine, mostly. Been a bit sick yesterday, or actually the entire week nearly. But at least now I have a little bit of time to relax. Alright, first mantis down. And how was your week? Happy it's Friday? I'm happy it's Friday. Alright, there's a spawn, and there's a spawn now anyway. So heal wasn't really needed. Bouncy boy! I kinda have a feeling, it kinda feels like some of the enemies have randomized health. Taking damage to Flugmom should actually just disqualify me from doing the Pantheon. Ha! Slapped out of the air. Head absolutely empty. The truly emptiest of heads. Alright. Why does he actually have like a kit? Like, what is it called in English? An apron. Like, do you need aprons to draw? It's not like he's wearing clothes. Except for, well, his coat, but that's not really protected by that apron. No thoughts after being defeated. Why is everyone's head empty? I hate that. I actually remember to use the dream nail. B. You can hit him really easily when he spits out the bees, and that's great. Easy way to get some damage in. Whew. Actually, kind of a good training for the sword phase of Absolute Radiance, even though the Radiant swords come in a lot faster. Alright. Quick and easy collector, I think. I love having enough range to immediately hit all of the glasses he throws down. All of the jars. Hate when he does that. Oh, Grim. We arrived at you rather quickly. He doesn't have as much of a reach on the attack as a Nightmare King Grim. I can already feel my eyes starting to hurt. Well, that's not a good sign. I think I got sick on the train back from our business meeting last Friday, because since my eyes have kind of been burning. Which is really annoying because I already have bad eyes and I don't want to rub them. Alright, balloon number 3. And that should be a second kindred phase. And with that, only one hit more. Alright, so, Spawn. Then, what was it? Watcher Knight. I forgot what was after Watcher Knight, but then is Nosk Sly Hornet. Oh, Watcher Knight Umu. Nosk Sly Hornet. Umu is a bit of a weird position because he's not that hard. But he fits simply because he has a unique mechanic. He fits relatively good back here. I still wish it was just the Umu with Quirrell around. Okay, so that's that one done. That's that one done. That is number 4. Number 5. And you should be number 6. Wonderful. On to the jellyfish. Well. I think I'll actually just stand over here and use the next one. Wonderful. Very quick. Umu shouldn't have taken the damage, but can't be helped. Actually, could be helped, but I fucked up. Nosk. Is actually that platform still there? No. I had hoped I could fly after him or charge after him. For an additional quick hit, but I think just using the Soul Blast is the smartest idea there. Well, that actually just straight hit me. God fucking damn it, come down here. Hate this boss. He's kind of taking over the role of the worst boss. Doesn't start with thoughts. He only gets his thoughts later. Spin. Ooh, that hit me. A great stash always hurts. Wonderful. And Hornet shouldn't really be an issue, and after her is a spa, so we're good. Hey golly! No. A lot of Higale today. Right, what is next? Enraged Guardian, I believe. Followed by Lostkin, No Eyes, Trader Lord, White Defender. This guy kind of fucked me up when I first fought him because I wasn't used to enemies hitting for 2 damage per hit. But overall, he's actually kind of easy. Honestly, no. I think this is still the worst boss in the game. Right, Nazca No Eyes, and then the Trader Lord. I'll hit up. Alright. good, easy, quick noise without getting launched into the spikes all the time. Trade alert, get 2 hits in for free. He also gets 2 hits in for free. Thankfully he doesn't have too much health. And then, time for her Funda. Oh, Baka. And phase 2 should be easy. Oh, Baka. I love this guy. He's great. Right, there's another spa right now. Alright, now we get to... Nightmare King Grim is, I believe, number 39. What is 36? Soul Must, Soul Tyrant, Markov. Soul Tyrant, Markov, Zod, Failed Champion, Nightmare King. I really shouldn't have helped Zod. Alright, have a good kill. Okay, phase 2. Thankfully he doesn't do the stupid light show. Alright. Time for Markov, who... I can understand now why people do not like him. I fucking hate you. You know I used to like you. But I kind of changed. I jumped into that, oh stupid. Alright, no, Zod first. Which means I don't get too many heals on. He's just summoning today, huh? Alright, at least he's dying relatively quickly. Photo finish. Lovely. And now failed champion. Yeah, 30 minutes to get to this point. Alright, one heal, one soul. Soul and soul. I know I can do two dream nails without him standing up. Alright, on to Nightmare King. So sassy. I love him. I don't even know if it's a him. Or an it. Or a she. Oh, Balloon 2 already. Going relatively well today. Again. Honestly, I kind of love this fight. It's not the best fight. It's also not the best character, but in general, I think I love this fight. We should be very close to end. Yep, 25%, I think. Or less. I didn't know he can do that. If you get too close too early, he just leaves and hits you with 2 more dragons. Also, this was a perfect Nightmare King fight. Lovely. Yeah, I think I'll just go with my usual. Toss the Carefree Melody. Toss the Quick Slash for the Carefree Melody. And 34 minutes. That's actually rather quick to get the Pure Vessel. Normally I take about 40 minutes. Okay, get a healing. healing. Fuck. Shouldn't have tried to get a heal in there. Carefree Melody Clutch. That was very close, because I suck at this fight, apparently. There were like 3 hits I should not have taken. Good evening. I hate those pursuers so much. A quick heal. Because the nails on the floor thankfully only deal like 1 damage instead of 2. Okay, Carefree Melody tried to clutch, but I failed. Alright, quick slash back in. Try again. Thanks. Good evening. Stupid summoner. Okay, I don't think I'm up to snuff today. When I see what I'm currently fabricating here. I hate this stupid fight. At least they don't have too much health. I dodged too far. Alright, False Knight at least should really be easy. Wonderful. No tantrum. Easy enough. Though False Knight is kind of always easy enough. Thankfully, he didn't jump today. Because the jumps always take up like a second that I do not want to waste on him. And Hornet 1. Okay, Hornet 1 down. What was next? I don't remember the first few. I think it was Xero. No, Gorb. Xero is after... Xero is after Mato and Oro, I believe. Or actually, Oro and Mato. Okay. Yeah. Didn't do a lot. Didn't do a whole lot today. Went grocery shopping with my mother. It was, once again, at least a bit more fun than just hanging around alone at home. Ah shit, it reminds me, I need to order the present. No half wonder for you. But at least it is the weekend, and following that weekend I have a week of vacation, which I'm looking forward to. There's also like a coworker barbecue, and then we meet up with some other coworkers, and soon there will be a new board game meetup. Hate August because we can't do the board game meetup there. Also looking forward to October because there's a club weekend for the board game club. Just two days of playing board games. It's great. Everyone should try that. Defocus and quick heal. Oh, it's the deep focus is the one that restores 2 but doubles the time, and quick heal is the one that halves the time, isn't it? Okay, Odo down. I'm gonna have to see, because I have this, and multiple people have suggested me charms. The problem is that I kind of want to keep Long Nail and Mark of Pride. And those two alone take up 5 slots. I'd have to check. How much is... where was it? Which one was Deep Focus? Quick Focus and Deep Focus, wasn't it? That's 7 slots. Could I actually get that in? Not really. I'd have to get Long Nail out. For the second form, that is actually not a bad idea. I couldn't bring Carefree Melody, which I'm not sure how much I like that, but if I can actually heal in time, that could be worth it. I hate when they just float away from you. It doesn't increase the cost of the focus, does it? Yeah, no thoughts, just infection. Missed him. I hate... This is one of the most egregious things of just being a waste of time. It's kinda cool when you see it the first time, but there's a reason why they didn't do it for Soul Tyrant. Alright. Vengeful King. Is that a mod boss? That's not a normal boss in the game, is it? Yeah. But Vengefly is at least more interesting than Flying Nosk. Holy shit, Oblobus is gonna kill me. To be entirely fair, most of the early bosses are a waste of time. I don't mind some of them, but basically all of the Spirit Warriors are a waste of time. The first 10 are a waste of time. Like, why do we have a Hornet twice? This battle gets a pass because it's the single favorite combat in the game for me. It's the single best combat in the game, and it's like not even a contest. Even though I'm kind of fucking up here. I'm gonna be honest. I'll give it to Sisters of Battle for one reason only. Nightmare King Grim is a DLC boss. The Mantis Lords, to be fair, Sisters of Battle is also DLC boss, but it's just an upgraded Mantis Lords. And they had that in the base game, so when they released that, combat was in there. Nightmare King Grim is a DLC boss, so they already had knowledge what works and doesn't. Of course, Nightmare King Grim is, mechanically speaking, probably a better fight. But because he's a DLC boss, I'm gonna see him more critically than the Sisters of Battle. Like, I like Marmu as a design, but it's not a good boss fight. But yeah, Nightmare King Grim is basically a close second. And this here is probably the fourth worst combat boss, in my opinion, in the game. Which is really funny, because the boss that I consider the worst boss in the game, someone told me it's their favorite, which... Apparently multiple people really like the boss that I consider the worst boss in the game. Which kind of surprised me. Oh, kill the bubble. Galeon used to be my least favorite spirit warrior. But Markov and Xero have kind of taken that spot. Mostly because arena garbage. Congratulations! That is exactly my thoughts. And I said that multiple times actually during my streams, but Markov in Kingdom's Edge and Markov in, I think it's Pantheon 4, perfectly fine. Fun boss. But Pantheon 5, because Pantheon 5 did some, we make this enemy harder. And for most of the spirit bosses, because they float and don't need to care about the floor, this more difficult is kind of always just arena garbage now. Like, you have that for Xero, for Gorp, for No Eyes, and for Markov. Literally all of them just have arena as garbage now. And I can understand why no one wouldn't want to do Markov on the, what is it, Radiant difficulty. I can understand why no one wants to do that, but I don't want to do anything no-hit. Except I tried doing Sekiro no-hit, but then my game kind of just lagged and I forgot I wanted to do that. There's actually a video that I was watching directly before I started streaming, which is JK Lead playing Sekiro without deflecting and with Kuro's charm and the Bell Demon. Which is basically just saying I'm not using the main mechanic of the game, and also I'm making it harder for myself in two different ways. No thoughts behind those smiles. Grim? Probably like top 5. Master Grim. Top 5 best fights. I'd say my top 5 are probably like Battle Sisters, Nightmare King, Grim, Hornet 2. Probably Grim. And I really like White Defender. So it's probably, yeah, yeah, I think those are my top 5. Even though White Defender dealing 5 damage per hit was kind of a bitch to deal with. But this game kind of suffers the same problem some other games have, where they just cram in bosses to have bosses. Which I think it would have been smarter to concentrate on a few better bosses rather than have like 3 Spirit Warriors that basically do the same thing. Like a bit of a boss bloat. Like Vengefly King shouldn't be a boss. Groot's Mother shouldn't be a boss. Make it a mini-boss, but not a boss. What is next? Watcher Knight, I believe. Watcher Knight, Umu. Watcher Knight, Umu, Nosk, which is one of the worst boss fights. Nosk is one of the worst boss fights, because it's just a boring Vengefly King that you can't hit for half the game. Zero is actually also more fun in his first arena in the graveyard. I think Zero and Markov literally is just... the arena is bad. Which I can understand why people don't like them then. No Eyes is also better in the original arena. Light from Monomon. Right. Go ahead and summon, please. Thank you. Where are they coming from? Left. That explosion didn't count. Summon, please. Where are they coming from? Ah, perfect. Right, Nosk. Probably also top 5 worst boss fights in the game. Like, original Nosk isn't much better, but he gets a pass for being extremely atmospheric, especially before you actually fight him. This guy, not so much. Like, Deep Nest was generally just a good area. Deep Nest probably one of the better areas in the game. Maybe even my favorite area when it comes to just the design and the environment. Though my favorite area is probably actually at Queen's Garden. Welcome, Sly. Why? How did he actually get all these candles here? Like, they are bigger than he is. I mean, the Hive is basically... The Hive was just a... like, hidden, you get one thing. I like the thing that they basically just said, okay, if you get the Hive blood, they don't attack you anymore. But yeah, the Hive had potential. They didn't really use it though. Alright, and Sly. Let me actually ask you a question. Especially, even at Kingdom's Edge, it was a hidden area. But let me ask you a question. Was Hollow Knight the first Metroidvania you played? Because there were a few in chat that apparently it was the first Metroidvania they played. What is next? Enraged Guardian. Lost Kin, No Eyes, Traitor Lord. Okay, yeah. It actually did reach a lot more people than I thought, because when I started the game, I basically have heard of this game since like 2000, when it came out in, what was it, 17, 15? Something like that. And I thought it's like something that people that play Metroidvanias would play, but apparently it had quite a lot more pull than I thought. Alright, No Eyes. No, not in the spikes. Quick heal. Yeah, the no real direction though is basically just all Metroidvanias. That's kind of the point of the Metroidvania genre. So, it does it because a lot of people basically, when I ask, they seem to really love this game. And I'm kind of sad that I cannot share that. Best boy. Always said you have to beat him up. Yeah, again, many people played this game for the first time and then I can understand that they really like it. But as someone who has played like a lot of Metroidvanias before playing this, it's just competent. It's a good game, but I kind of have a feeling that I'm alone with that opinion. it's not the best among them. Alright, Soul Tyrant. Probably top 5 worst bosses in the game. I have played a few actually on stream, and so Hollow Knight is extremely competent in everything it does, but it kind of gets overshadowed in basically everything by other games in the genre. It's definitely one of the better ones, but in specific points it just gets overshadowed. Like, the enemy and especially boss design of Blasphemous 1 is amazing. And Hollow Knight kind of can't hold a candle to that. The combat is better in Nine Souls, but they're kind of focused on that. To be fair, Blasphemous has some really, really hard designs. I hate when he does that while I can't reach him. I can't really understand why people do not like this fight. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, they kind of did him dirty with this arena. They absolutely did him dirty with that arena. Also, gotta be honest, hate Soul. That's gonna have to be a hit. Yeah, he's also just annoying as a character. Well, I dodged into him, that wasn't great. I would have rather fought Tiso. One of the few bugs smart enough to use a shield. Alright, on to Nightmare King. Let's see if I can do him flawless again. I do like the little animation the Hollow Knight does whenever you fight a boss. I forgot he has more reach than the baseline Grim. Though overrated, I don't really see. Most people kind of hate him. At least most people that have checked into my streams here and talked about Hollow Knight. Most people kind of just seem to hate him. Understandably. Also, unfortunately, not flawless. Okay, balloon number 2, so at about 50%, I believe. Yeah, I kind of found him funny when he started, but that stopped rather quickly. Okay, about a third, I believe. Like, I'm really happy that Nightmare King Grim doesn't have as much health as some other bosses. Well, I jumped into that. Because this guy with more health would be kinda just horrendous. Like, my favorite character, I'm pretty certain, is just White Defender. Yeah. He just has kind of, Absolute Radiance kind of just has too much health. He also just hangs out around your outside your range a lot of the time. Like, I have 2 things that increase my range. And he sometimes just still is just outside of my range. Unless I double jump. And that is just... ugh. Good evening, sir. I kinda hate how he holds his nail. I can understand for the Hollow Knight that he's kind of just fucked up at the moment. But for Pure Vessel, I had hoped for, like, more of a knightly stance. And reverse grip doesn't really work. Ah, dodged too early. Yeah, he definitely looks better with the white cape. Okay. But yeah, it's just a reskin of Hollow Knight, so they kind of... At least he is a lot better fight than Hollow Knight, but his like skin is just a reskin. So I can understand why they didn't want to program him in or like model a different model. Alright, let's see how this goes. Of course, we start with the 2 attacks I hate the most, because fuck me, I guess. I hate these pursuers so much. And he just doesn't stop with them today. Are you fucking kidding me? Well, maybe he gets him out of the system before we start with the platforms. Are you serious? What the fuck? He quite literally just woke up and chose violence, I guess. Against me specifically. Fuck. Ah. I hate those stupid pursuers. Yeah, I think I'll have to rest my eyes. This was just a nat 1. Horrendous. Maybe I just bring this along, I don't know. Yeah. As mentioned, I'm gonna stop. I'll thank you for checking in, thank you for chatting, thank you for watching. Hope you have a nice evening, hope you have a nice weekend, and I hope you have a good night later on, depending on where you live. And otherwise, goodbye. I'm gonna go eat something now.